All right. Good morning again, everybody. Appreciate everybody being here. Thank you. Like I said a moment ago, welcome to February 1st. Let's see what we can put together for today in the market. Yesterday, we had Mr. Powell speaking on behalf of rates and what they're going to do and anything else he might have said. I also mentioned that even beforehand, I really don't think whatever he says is going to damage the market, and I still don't think anything he said damaged the market at all. I think what we have here is just a little bit of a, just a little bit of noise. It's all it is. Now, we can still drop a little bit more here. Nothing says we're going to go up today. Nothing I see right now. It looks like the bulls are trying to keep us inside yesterday's candle. If they can do that, great. I wouldn't mind a little visit to the downside and then come back up. May need to build a couple candles in here for a turning bottom, and I think a little lower would help with that. But either way, I'm not going to change from follow the chart. Just follow the chart. Don't worry about the news. Don't worry about anything Mr. Powell said. Like I said, I just don't believe anything he said could have possibly hurt this market, other than a little bit of a reason to cause some short-term issues, and it's just short-term. Even if we come down a little further, just short-term. All right, let's look at charts before we go look at everything else. Let's go look at that. Yesterday, I emailed out a list to you guys, so I also put it in the chat up here. So if you're not getting it on the email with a little bit of conversation, what we're looking at, that's kind of what I'm going to go over today again. We're going to look at a few others as well, and you should be getting that email. If you're not, let us know. Let's take a look at Plug here. Plug is rocking. Whoops, that's not it. Plug. So Plug is entering a rounded bottom breakout now, getting close. Price is in a rounded bottom breakout. Half of the moving average is in rounded bottom breakout. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hit full RBB speed today. Wouldn't be surprised at all. But it's also too high to be buying now. So I think what we need to do is wait for a little bit of a pullback. Let's wait for our entry mechanism. And I assume everybody has an entry mechanism. Maybe we can talk about that. Maybe today we can share. Everybody can share types of entry mechanisms. It's like a tool. You jump into your toolbox. You grab a screwdriver, a wrench, hammer, a pair of pliers. Everyone, I'm sure, has that. So maybe we could talk about that later today. So anyway, I think Plug is set up to move higher. Earnings not till March, and I think we've got a lot of room for it to run. A lot of money can be made on this chart. I think C is also a very good chart. I like C. We were in it, took profits. Now it's pulling back, and it's pulling back into that possible buy area. So we'll wait for that. We'll wait for I know I'll be waiting for my buy mechanism, and then when that happens, you guys all know I'll put it on the app and share with everybody here. SCHW, this is more of a short than a long. The only way it would turn into a long is if something like this happened. If we were to come back up and test and then show some bullishness, that's the only way it could show to be long. Right now, we're under the trend indicator, we're under the T line, so under the 50 period moving average, blue ice failure. So I'm looking at Schwab here as a short. Coin also more of a short than a long, and the only way this could turn into a long is if, which it's got part of it built in already, but on the other hand, it's also got part of a short built in. For the long, for this to turn long, we've got the low, the high. We could call that a higher low. We're going to have to break out of that higher high, and then we could look at buying above that level right there. As far as the short goes, here's what I'm looking at. We've been in a downtrend. We're still in a downtrend, and we're just building a bearish H pattern in here. So for the most part, I'm watching this short, but if it did start to climb and change directions with the trend indicator, then that could turn into a long. It's possible. Note, take a note. Look at note here. This is another rounded bottom breakout, and it is confirmed rounded bottom breakout. Just $1.30 stock over here. So this might be kind of fun for some folks to play with, or some folks just like those cheaper stocks. Anyway, you look at it, you got a nice runway up here to the 200 period moving average. Very nice bottom built in here. Great volume yesterday. Just really blew the volume up. Trend indicators working. You can see the right through here. You've got that nice flat trading. That's awful big. There we go. Nice flat trading in here. Nice bullish engulf popped up. Looks like the bulls want in on this. And it also looks like they want it a little higher. So take note of note. And STLD, look at STLD. This is one that I've waiting for that pullback, and here it is doing that. Now we're going to wait for it to drop into that buy mechanism. And again, everybody has a different buy mechanism. Mine is, in that 3/8 trap, or breaking out of the 3/8 trap, or just generally below the highest high in the past 5 days, things like that, or the actual breakout of price. I don't have a problem with that. Bottom line, it's all about this area right through here is my buy mechanism. So anyway, so that's looking pretty good right there. ZIM, Z-I-M, bought some of that yesterday. It seems like it's working out this morning. Let's see if it can't continue that move. This was a very nice rounded bottom breakout, by the way, if somebody was looking for a rounded bottom breakout. And all right, let's go in and let's take a look at transports. Transports maybe kind of toppy up here, maybe kind of toppy a little bit. What we need the transports really to do here is kind of hold that 50 period moving average. So let's keep an eye on that, because if the transports weaken up, that could ding this market, make this market pull back a little bit. And then SMH is something that's very important, and I think it's still holding up pretty good. It is holding up pretty good, but it is also showing signs of the bulls getting a little tired up here. Here we've gapped up. We have a doji, then we have I'm going to call it a dark cloud cover. But right through here, we could have a island reversal. It's not perfect, but you know what is. And so we need to watch that. What the bulls need to do is come back up here and show that they can put some strength in above about that 190.25 area. Anything down below the trend indicator, I think we should be concerned that the 50 might get tagged. If we get IYT and SMH working against us, that could be not so good for the bulls, and will be great for some of the short trades that we've got on, or we may put on. Okay. FNGU, that is still under the T line, and if you take a look at FNGU, let's see if we can draw this. There you do have an island reversal. So we've got some signs. We've got some signs going on up here at the top. The bulls can pull it out. It just, sometimes we need to sneak a little bit lower to bring price back down to earth so new money can come in. No one likes to buy up here at retail. The money comes in when we get down into some wholesale numbers, so a little bit of a pullback. We just need to watch that. And what happens to short-term swing traders like us is we buy into a chart. Let's use that ZIM, because I already mentioned that I was in it. So what happens is if the market starts to pull back a little bit, it puts pressure on just about everything. So if, holding ZIM up here, then ZIM, let me get my little crayon up here. There we go. Then ZIM will pull back just out of sympathy, out of pressure of the market for no reason. for no reason whatsoever. And it's not that it, it may not do anything like this, but it could stop in this area. And then it just takes, your account and puts a little pressure on your account. And it starts making trading a little weird. You make it weird in your mind is what you do. So let's just be a little careful. Think of timing. Think of, oh man, I just shouldn't be in this chart. It just might not be good for my mental health, my financial health. Maybe step away until things work out a little bit better. And and if we do start to roll down too much in the market, we've got some short trades we can take a look at. There's a few setting up pretty good. So anyway, that's what I see going on in the market here. Happy Thursday to everybody. Good trading, and I'll see you just about the bottom of the hour, okay? We'll kick this thing off. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it.